I'm gonna cut Stevie's hair with a razor. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fade it. It's not gonna be like a skin fade because he's kind of digging some of his length. I'm gonna leave all of his length on top. So I'm not gonna skin him alive right now, but I am gonna go down pretty close. Do any of you guys know how to do razor over comb? Okay. It's awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Octo razor. Why do I like the Octo razor? Here's why. I invented it. And here's how I invented it. I invented it so that from every angle you have a way to grab the handle. See what I'm saying? It has a grip that has all these different angles on it. See it? Okay, and so watch the way I use it. There's a million different types of grips to use, which we'll go over in the class. It's also made of Japanese stainless steel, which is the highest quality that you can get.
This is great. These are great ones. Right?
Would you guys like me to be here all the time?
Yeah.
No. Your teachers are way cooler than me.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you angling 45 on your comb, or is one straight?
I'm starting down at the bottom and I'm pulling up and out based on the head shape. So it's coming off that curve of his head.
So why use this technique over scissors or clippers?
It's a good question. I do a lot of clippers. I do some scissors, but not much. But the blend with this is silly good. See what I'm saying? So like lines of demarcation will not exist.
Can you use this technique with shorter hair?
You mean like on a woman?
No, on a man, but
Oh yeah.
shorter.
You mean like all the way down?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Does it look good on straight hair too?
Unbelievable. You don't see this much because this is like an old art form that's gone away. You know what I'm saying? This is like old school. This is the way they used to cut old school. So I love cutting with razors because you can blend and it's so freeing. I'm going to literally sculpt this. You can already see the sculpting happening, right? Okay. By taking that out, I'm going to make this look thicker. I'm coming down here. We're gonna have a very tight nape with a natural, no looking. No, just feel it.
That's great.
See how I'm holding this razor, you guys? See how the handle allows me to choke up on it? See? Look, here. So with a lot of razors, you couldn't do this. You couldn't hold it like this. This is doing half the work. This is doing the other half. Okay? This is cutting off the hair. This will deliver me the texture that I'm looking for. This delivers the angle and the shape. Follow me? Whatever happens with this comb is what is going to dictate the sculpting action that I use here. This will cut the hair off. So you combine different tools for different textures, but you can see what I'm doing here, right? You can see it starting to happen. He's already more good looking. Stevie's all the way down. We were coming all the way down from Newport together, and the whole way down he was like crying the blues to me. He's got 5 girls. He doesn't know which one to pick from.
You're still pimping him out.
I am actually his main pimp. I will say he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life, though. He's a good person. So any girl that will end up with him will be really up for some shit. Would you guys like to learn how to do that?
Yeah.
Who's in? How's that looking so far? Soft, right?
You should try that. No, we don't.
It's a straight razor, isn't it? You don't have a guard on it?
No, there's a guard.
Oh, there is? There's a
Isn't that cool?
So we can do everything silly with the guard?
Yeah.
We can do it with the guard.
That's why he's not bleeding. Let's go to the sides.
So do you have an invisible horseshoe like in your head
What do you mean?
as far as like the sectioning that you
Yes.
see?
Yes, definitely. So, and here's where I get, when you say, she says, do I have an invisible horseshoe in my head? What it all comes from is an understanding of the head shapes, which I'm going to help you with this, because you can't teach men's hair without going into head shape. And the reason is because as soon as you release men's hair, the head shape is there, boom. See what I mean? With women, you have length to hide it. Flat, roll, round. There's 3 planes on the head. Flat. Here, see this where I cut them up short? That's flat. How do I know it's flat? Because the comb will sit there on it. See it? Where the comb leaves the hair, it's really not, that's not what's happening. Actually, the head is leaving the comb, see? It's turning. Roll, round. Once you have an understanding of head shape, it's like all of a sudden like the next half of the equation comes in and you're like, huh? What? How was I even cutting hair without knowing that? You're cutting hair out in space, but that's half the equation. The other half is where is it coming from? Okay. You guys, I've studied hair cutting, for years, man. Years. I mean, when I got into this business, that was like, I'm going to be one of the best hair cutters that's ever lived. That was my mission. So I knew that I had to, study, go to different classes, study with different people, try all these different things, try to understand it even more intricately than somebody else. Try it. You can't, you can watch it, but you got to do it.
So the razor doesn't damage the comb?
Does it damage the comb? Mm-hmm. That's really funny that you're saying that. It actually damages the razor. Mm-hmm. Just the blade, though. So one of the things, if you do a scissor-over-comb, it will throw your blade out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Do you use a fresh razor for every single cut?
No, I don't. Only if I cut somebody. So in other words, if I cut somebody, then there's blood from that razor, and so I'm not going to then use that razor on another person. Because otherwise it would get extremely expensive. These baby curves are cool for stuff like this, see?
So how many cuts can you do with?
How many cuts can I do in one day?
In one razor?
Oh,
Like how long?
I see what you're saying. Oh, at least 10 cuts.
Oh.
Yeah. See this comb I'm using? This is called a clipper comb. These are amazing to do scissor over comb with because you can't get around it. It's fat, so that means that have you guys ever slipped behind your comb? Like in other words, you do it and then you, oh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that will happen. That will happen. So these are nice for scissor-over-comb because they've got such a guard on them, they're guarding a big space. So we're going to kind of leave it soft because he doesn't want to go too skinned. But I will then graduate this extremely steeply out. I've got my line for short back here. Now I need to carve around the ears. So at this point in the haircut, I will come in and I'll do something like this. Okay, so the ear is going to go down, and then I will grab like my baby curves. And they're great for this. Look, they're curved with that hairline already. This is a right in here. That it's key. You've got to clean behind guys' ears right here. That's a lot of hairdressers don't, but you need to. You need to get back. Just move the ear away, and then from here, I'll go back into my razor. Now, because I don't want to go real overly severe here, what would I do? What would I do to not
Over-direct it.
over-direct it where?
Upwards.
Boom!
Is that a good one?
You over-direct it upwards. When you want to leave fringe, you over-direct it up. It has to travel to that line, which therefore leaves it longer in the fringe. Okay? How many hours?
550.
God damn, give me some shit, girl. That's awesome. See, she's thinking, man. That's what it takes. Think. So what I do is I come here, load. See what happens with this is called the heel. What's the heel doing?
Protecting his ear.
Protecting and pushing his ear down, right? All in one move. You guys like to cut men?
Yeah.
I love it. Been doing it from day one. That's how I got into hair cutting, by cutting my own hair. So, I really like it. I'll give you, for instance, like on Saturday, I had 17 clients. Probably had 7 girls and 10 guys. Did some colors, did some cuts on the girls, some blow dries. Every guy got cut. So what it is it's amazing money for fillers. You see what I'm saying? It like fills in between all my big things. So might do a color and a cut on a girl, then 2 or 3 guys, boom, boom, boom. Then another color, a cut on a girl, then another 3 guys, boom, boom, boom. And I stack I stack the ends of my days up with men. The reason is because they don't take long. So your color's got to go early. And then the ends of your day, men. So sometimes I'll stack 6, 7, 8, 9 guys in a row at the end of the day and make just an extra.
And how quickly can you get a men's cut done?
Well, okay, so I'm in a little bit of a dilemma. The dilemma now is I've built up such a huge men's clientele that I have to limit them at the times that I can do them. So it's sort of like very strategic. I only do them in clusters. You see what I'm saying? And if I do them in clusters, then I could probably do 3 to 4 in an hour. But they're very detailed now because everything's so short and faded, and I like to blend perfection. So they actually take me way longer than a girl's haircut. It's crazy. But if I'm doing a long layered haircut, I can do that in 10 minutes.
Well, you can hide some of the imperfections.
Yeah, and it's all out here. There's the detail is not there. But with guys, it's so detailed. So I do like to cut guys, and so therefore, like I said, they sort of fill in. They fill in my book more or less. These baby curves are also awesome for scissor-over-comb. Amazing. How's that look so far? Okay. So now we've got everything done, and I will go detail work, and now I'm going to blend everything out. So now I'm going to go away from that comb, and I'm going to come into a comb like this, and I'm going to take this out now. I want it real steep because I want to leave them some length. So see how the baby curves are curved out? They're really cool for that.
You can hold the baby curves either way, right?
Yes.
And you're still just following the head shape, right?
Uh-huh. Now I'll come here. We'll go through this. Get rid of this weight. I take my hands, they go onto the head, they come out in the head shape. Doing okay, too?
Doing great.
Clean it. So I'm going to leave it nice and long. I'm going to come back through this section to do something else on it that I want to explain to you guys.
You can take some of the weight off.
I'm going to go short to long in the crown, short to long that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Using my eyes. This will all come together in the end when I put the product on it.
When was the last time you cut yourself?
Never, I've never cut myself.
I don't think that's
On the daily.
Do you even feel it? I don't feel
No.
when I cut myself anymore.
If you were to look at my fingers, you'll be able to see. If you were to look at my. Did we ask for it?
You said you asked for it.
Yeah, I asked. Yeah. Don't ask if you don't want to know. All right.
Now has a guard, right?
Which one felt better? First one, right?
I honestly, I'm zoned out.
It's like I'm not listening anymore.
The drip is done.
So I'm not barbering right now. Like in a salon, I couldn't do this with a straight edge. Because I'm not a barber, I'm not a licensed barber. But I could do it with this razor that has a guard.
That's amazing.
Well, that's clean, nice.
I didn't even know they made those.
So those
How does that look?
replacements.
Looks
have, like,
good
much
with the
better.
guard. Looks really good with the guard.
With a guard?
Yeah, you have a guard on.
Yeah.
That guard is part of the refill.
No, it's part of the razor.
Yeah.
The razors come with the guard on them.
Oh yeah, so it's the
Yeah.
refill, not the
Yeah.
actual
Right,
handle.
exactly.
Looks like a seed from Sweetie.
Refills are very different refills. No, that's what he's saying. The blades he puts in have a guard on them already. Yeah, it's like instead of like normal and guards,
Yeah.
and you can take them out.
Yeah.
It's like just 2 in 1. Yeah, so it's just on there.
Okay. This is something you have to do on all your guys too. I'm being serious. Have them close their eyes and do their eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
If you think it's freaky, it's not. And the guys will so much appreciate when you do this. So all my guys, I do like a little manscaping. Every guy looks good with his eyebrows.
Manscaped, they just don't want to ask.
They don't want to ask, exactly.
Just do it and they won't complain.
All right, one, two, blot that off for me down there. Blot that off for me down there. Like that. So then what I do is I come in.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, of course.
You like to put it in with wet hair?
I like, well, it, depending on how much control you want, is the amount of water in the hair. So if you want more control, more water. See what I'm saying? Less control, less water. Okay? So I'll go like this. Then I take it and I do this. Got to really emulsify it. Then I'll go between my fingers and actually literally on the back of my hands, just like this, okay? Could you do me a favor with that blue bottle? Could you then pour, and I'll put it on there, and what that will do is it will give me what I call slip. So it will let this product slip through the hair. You understand what I mean by that? Instead of like a product that drags, it'll flow, okay? Then, and this is for you girls, I want you girls to really take notice of this. And the reason is, turn for me, the reason is guys, we put product in our hair every day, so we're not that, it's not that foreign to us. But for a girl who doesn't put product in a guy's hair all the time, girls are never aggressive enough, okay? What a girl will do is they'll come back and they'll... This is what you want to do. You want to get right next to the guy. Hold your head stiff.
Trying.
I'm getting it all the way down in the root. See it, you guys?
Yeah.
I'm coming opposite way now. This way, that way.
There's your free head massage, Stevie.
But watch how killer this looks. Watch how killer. This product, like I said, will kick it into high gear.
Now you're not like Wolverine. This was a long time coming.
Good? There's Stevie right there. Looks so good you can eat them up. With that razor. So you can see how efficient these razors are. They're amazing tools.